my friends, Mrs. C here. How are you today? I am so glad to be back in your classroom. Maybe your classroom's at school or maybe your classroom's at home, but that's okay because we are here on the farm today to talk about seeds. Do you know that we even eat seeds sometimes? Have you ever eaten a sunflower seed or maybe an almond? Those are different seeds that come from plants that are actually food for us. So now here today though, we're gonna talk about what kind of seeds we need to plant. So that, come on in my friends, come take a look. We've got corn, this is good stuff. And then also we have a pumpkin. This guy, he's not quite orange yet all the way. He's still turning, but we picked him and we're gonna take him apart today to explore those seeds. So let's think about when you have a seed and you need to plant it, because a seed just doesn't start growing because you put it on the countertop at home. What you need is you need soil. And I have a great pile of soil here today so that we can be doing things. Soil is so important for seeds because, if you had a seed and you needed to plant it, would you plant it in cotton candy? I don't think so. The seed wouldn't do so well. So soil is what we are going to be planting our seeds in today. And then after we plant it in the soil, what is it that is needed next? It's going to need water and it's going to need sunshine. And those are two awesome things that thankfully we have plenty of out here on the farm. So let me see here. I am going to put on my gardening gloves. Or farming gloves, I should say, because my hands are going to get dirty. And maybe if you do this at home or maybe in the classroom, you can get dirty too, and it's okay. So I want to show you though, this is the corn on the cob, and I'm going to take apart the husk. And maybe you've helped someone at home in cooking some corn to get to. And this corn is from our field. And oh my goodness, look what we find inside. Lots and lots of corn kernels. Well, the interesting thing about this, my friends, is that each one of these corn kernels we like to eat. But then let me show you here. These are actually the corn seeds of what we have going on. Aren't those cool? So as you come back here, this, if I were to eat it, my friends, is it going to be hard or soft? I certainly wouldn't want to eat something that is hard because that would definitely hurt my teeth. But what's interesting is when the corn becomes actually they're ready to be planted in the seed, listen to this and come on down to the table and listen to what happens. Oh my goodness! That sound is a very hard corn, and that's where we know the moisture has been taken out of it and it is now a seed, and we don't want to try to eat it because that would definitely hurt our teeth. Now, let's talk about this pumpkin, because I actually took a knife to this, and this is pretty cool, right? And it's kind of like when you carved it. Oh my goodness, look at all the seeds that are forming, and they're not all ready yet. But if I dig my hand in there they are, my friends. Look at those seeds that they're mushy right now, so they're not ready to be planted. But we can even see inside the seed as it's developing inside the pumpkin. And did you know that you can actually eat pumpkin seeds? You can toast them all nice. They're delicious, one of my favorite things. So let's dig into the soil, and I'm going to be using two different cups today for my planting. And I'm going to put some soil into these cups, and I don't need to smush it down too much, but I want to make sure that there's enough. You can see some bugs flying by and different things. And I want to make sure that there's no rocks in my soil. And then as we have here, and I'll clear my space for my cups, I'm going to be planting a different kind of corn seed that I'll show you. And let's reach in and so you can see what they look like. These are actually popcorn seeds. Now, why are they red? Isn't that interesting? So the red is because these seeds have been coated with an insecticide, which means the bugs don't want to eat them. So when we plant them out in our field, these seeds are safe from what is going on. So look in the soil, my friends. I'm gonna put my finger in the soil. I'm gonna drop a seed, and then I'm gonna pop it in, and then maybe I'll plant one over here too, and I'll cover it up, and then one more on this side. Push it in the soil, and there it's that. Now this soil is full of moisture right now. Moisture means that it is water, because we've had a lot of rain here in Pennsylvania in the beginning of August of what we've got going on. So I'm gonna seal up my seeds because we'll actually use these for next year in our field. Now this other special bag is pumpkin seeds. So our pumpkin seeds These are also coated with very special insecticides. So see how they're purple and glimmery? That's not how they were in the pumpkin, right, my friends? So let's pick out, I'm gonna pick out 3 seeds here. And I'll put the rest in the bag. And so again, I'm gonna make a little hole with my finger and I'll put the seed in there and I'll cover it up. And then I'll do another one, we'll cover it up. And then we'll do another one and we'll cover it up. So now these are ready for when I'm gonna bring them home to keep an eye on them. I'm gonna bring them inside just like you would grow your seeds inside right now and water them, but make sure that they're out in the sun. So let's go over this one more time. A seed is what grows plants. So whether it is a corn, whether it is a pumpkin, whether it's a tree, whether it is grass, everything that is growing starts as a seed. And seeds need soil, water, and sun to be able to grow and survive. We're not gonna plant it in cotton candy. We're not going to water it with Hawaiian Punch. We are going to make sure it gets everything it needs to be a healthy plant. So my friends, thank you so much for helping me plant some seeds today. As you can see, we planted a lot of seeds behind us with our corn. You've seen our pumpkin fields in other videos, and we'll be digging back into the pumpkin fields as well so you can see, and we will follow the path of these growing cups and see what happens. Have a good day, my friends.